आगे बढ़ते रहो दम बदम दोस्तों,
आगे बढ़ते रहो दम बदम दोस्तों,
आगे बढ़ते रहो दम बदम दोस्तों,
आगे बढ़ते रहो दम बदम दोस्तों।
देखो रुकने न पाए कदम दोस्तों,
देखो रुकने न पाए कदम दोस्तों,
आगे बढ़ते रहो दम बदम दोस्तों, आगे बढ़ते रहो दम बदम दोस्तों।
I want to welcome you all to Washington, D.C. I am Ted Poe. I'm a member of Congress from the Houston area. I have been a member of Congress for about 10 years, and before that I was a judge. And one thing that I always did when I was a judge, in my career, I was a prosecutor for that, is that the word justice is paramount in my career, justice. And that is one reason why I'm a member of this caucus, along with Jackie. I think has already had to leave town today because of the fact that worldwide, to some extent, even maybe in the U.S., people are still treated badly because of their religious faith. That's the bottom line. The Ahmadi group, family, community is no different than many other groups throughout the world, being persecuted because of who they are, who you are, what you believe, and what you believe religiously. I am a great believer in our First Amendment. If you notice, the First Amendment is first because it is the most important. And the first right in the First Amendment is first, not by accident, because to me it is the most important. It is the free exercise and practice of religion. Religious faith is first in our Bill of Rights, and it's in the First Amendment. That was not an accident. And so this country, historically, is based upon the foundation and premise of religious liberty.
ना खुदा गर खुदा को बनाते रहे, साहिलों पे सफीना भी आ जाएगा।
उसके हुक्मों पे सर जो झुकाते रहे, जिंदगी का करीना भी आ जाएगा।
साथ वो है तो फिर कैसा गम दोस्तों, आगे बढ़ते रहो दम बदम दोस्तों, आगे बढ़ते रहो दम बदम दोस्तों। देखो रुकने न पाए कदम दोस्तों, देखो रुकने न पाए कदम दोस्तों, आगे बढ़ते रहो दम बदम दोस्तों।
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
As the azan was being called, I recall the passage of Hazrat Khalifatul Masih Sani Raziyallahu Ta'ala Anhu, the second Khalifa of Ahmadiyya Muslim community worldwide. He mentioned that whenever you travel to different places, make sure you give azans at places which are remote. And if you go to a mountaintop, go give azan there. If you're on the beach, go give azan there. Why? Because that place on the Day of Judgment will bear witness that the call of unity of God and call of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam being the messenger of peace was made at that place. This azan is being called in Washington, D.C., which is the center of American government, in Cannon Caucus Room, by a Muslim group, which has gathered here to tell people about the peaceful teachings of Islam, which has gathered here to tell people that we believe we are the Muslims for peace, we are the Muslims for loyalty, we are the Muslims for life. Love of the country and using civic process, using the government to make change, to make the lives of the citizens better, is something that is part of our community from the day of our inception. So may Allah Ta'ala enable us to truly love our country. May Allah Ta'ala enable us to work for the betterment of our country. And may Allah Ta'ala enable us to work on our spirituality as well. May Allah Ta'ala listen to all of these prayers. Ameen.
जो खिलाफत के दामन को थामे रहे, रहमतों की क़बाए भी पा जाएंगे।
इसकी रस्सी को मजबूत पकड़ेंगे जो, नुसरतों की रिदाएं भी पा जाएंगे।
देख लेंगे ये अहले सितम दोस्तों।
Still high a day after an emotional funeral in North Carolina for 3 young Muslims murdered on Tuesday, Muslim leaders led a prayer session on Capitol Hill and worked the halls, pushing for a hate crime investigation.
Poll numbers show that American Muslims are perceived in a negative light more than any other discriminated or oppressed minority in America.
As the FBI said it will look at the evidence, stopping short of launching a formal investigation with local police in charge, President Obama said in a statement that no one in the U.S., quote, should ever be targeted because of who they are, what they look like, or how they worship.
आगे बढ़ते रहो दम बदम दोस्तों, आगे बढ़ते रहो दम बदम दोस्तों, देखो रुकने ना पाए कदम दोस्तों, देखो रुकने ना पाए कदम दोस्तों, आगे बढ़ते रहो दम बदम दोस्तों। एक खुदा का चुनीदा कड़े वक्त में दिल फिगारों को फिर थामने आ गया।
रूप जिसका निगाहों से ओझल रहा, एक नए रूप में सामने आ गया।
अब है सब में वही मोहतरम दोस्तों, आगे बढ़ते रहो दम बदम दोस्तों, आगे बढ़ते रहो दम बदम दोस्तों, देखो रुकने ना पाए कदम दोस्तों, देखो रुकने ना पाए कदम दोस्तों, आगे बढ़ते रहो दम बदम दोस्तों। लेके नाम खुदा, लेके नाम नबी, अपने जज्बों को महमीज करते चलो। रास्ते में वफा के जलाओ दिए, और कदम तेज से तेज करते चलो। हेच है राह के पेचो खम दोस्तों, आगे बढ़ते रहो दम बदम दोस्तों, आगे बढ़ते रहो दम बदम दोस्तों, देखो रुकने ना पाए कदम दोस्तों, देखो रुकने ना पाए कदम दोस्तों, आगे बढ़ते रहो दम बदम दोस्तों, आगे बढ़ते रहो दम बदम दोस्तों, आगे बढ़ते रहो दम बदम दोस्तों। आगे बढ़ते रहो दम बदम दोस्तों,
आगे बढ़ते रहो दम बदम दोस्तों,
आगे बढ़ते रहो दम बदम दोस्तों,
आगे बढ़ते रहो दम बदम दोस्तों।
देखो रुकने न पाए कदम दोस्तों,
देखो रुकने न पाए कदम दोस्तों,
आगे बढ़ते रहो दम बदम दोस्तों।
So this is very important to remember. Hazrat Khalifatul Masih Al-Khamis, may Allah be his helper, yesterday in his Friday sermon, Hazur emphasized the importance of nation building and conscious nation building, and he laid out various aspects of it. And then he asked the Jamaat that we should put our heads together and formulate a plan of how we can revive our nations both morally and spiritually. So that is an important task which the Public Relations Department can do very well. And I think you should think about that as well.
So if we want to protect us and protect the Jamaat and protect this Bunyan-e Marsus, we should remain behind the Khalifatul Masih, behind the Khilafat, and only then we will be successful.
A few days ago, our Jamaat in the United States lost a very beautiful person, Rashid Ahmed American, I should say Al-Haj Maulana Rashid Ahmed American Sahib. And the one story I want to share is the one story he shared. Khalifa Sani summoned him and said that I would like you to do some Amur-e-Kharjiya work in America. And this is of a very high nature. Can you do it? And Rashid Saab's response was 2 words, Ji Hazur. Ji Hazur means yes Hazur. So Rashid Saab said something in his speech that has stuck with me for many days since he has passed. And he said, Ji Hazur ka kya matlab hai? What is the meaning of Ji Hazur? What does that mean? And Rashid Saab said, Ji Hazur ka matlab ye hai, I will do it or I will die. I will do it or I will die. And Rashid Saab repeated this several times. But his entire life was, I will do it or I will die, which means there's no option. When the Khalifa gives an instruction, you follow it till your grave. And this is what I want to impart to all of you. We are bound by the instructions of our beloved Hazur. The entire weekend and instructions we've had are from Hazur. When you work, you should work with that fikr, that worry that you will discharge this duty to your last breath. If you have Rashid Saab's mentality, you will see such successes in the world and for the Jamaat and in the hereafter. But please remember, itaat and obedience to Khilafat means what? Ji Hazur means what? It means I will do it or I will die. And think about that statement in honor of Rashid Ahmed American Marhum. Jazakallah.
वक्त कम है बहुत हैं काम चलो, वक्त कम है बहुत हैं काम चलो, मलगजी हो रही है शाम चलो, मलगजी हो रही है शाम चलो, वक्त कम है बहुत जिंदगी इस तरह तमाम न हो, जिंदगी इस तरह तमाम न हो, काम रह जाए ना तमाम, चलो काम रह जाए ना तमाम, चलो वक्त कम है बहुत है काम, चलो कह रहा है खिराम बादे सबा, कह रहा है खिराम बादे सबा, जब तलक दम चले मुदाम, चलो जब तलक दम चले मुदाम, चलो वक्त कम है बहुत है काम।